Kathy in New Orleans, you're on the air with General Stubblebine and Dr. Laibow. Go ahead.
Hi, Dr. Rima. This is Kathy from New Orleans. I speak to you often. We were wondering why we couldn't get in touch with you. We didn't know you were in Germany. I'm with Gary King of Patriot Radio in New Orleans, and Dr. Rima talks to us weekly on our
Well, that's
segment.
fantastic. Do you have a question or comment for her? We're almost out of time.
Well, I wanted to know, a couple of weeks ago, you had said that something about Kathleen Sebelius was going to call off the pandemic. What happened with that?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what your question was.
She said Kathleen Sebelius was going to do something with the pandemic.
Oh, she did, as a matter of fact. Kathleen Sebelius has been approving vaccines that are illegal. That's why we're suing her. Tomorrow's our first hearing. And she's also been releasing squalene under an emergency authorization use, an emergency use authorization, totally illegal. And she has been given control of the country, essentially, by Obama's national health emergency.
Which, again, is a drill to train us in the future to go under the control. We'll talk more about that next week. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Ann in Iowa, you're on the air. Moving quick to get these final callers in. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, hi. Thanks for taking my call. I'd like to express extreme gratitude to you all for the hard work you do. I know we're talking about all these problems and it's pure evil. It makes me shake sometimes, but there seems to be a solution to all the things we're talking about, and it's in plain sight, and it's funny that...
Exactly, but at least you can recognize evil. What's wrong is people that aren't upset by it.
It's the same thing that Pope Innocent the Eighth outlawed when he did his so-called health care reform too, and it's cannabis. It seems that the cannabinoids, the endocannabinoids, is nature's way of controlling the inflammation from.
Well, let me jump fast then, Ann, because I want to go to Paul in closing and say about General Stubblebine and Dr. Laibow. But cannabis, does it have a lot of good medical attributes?
It does. It also has some neurological problems associated with it when it's smoked. Now, one of the reasons it's being so viciously attacked is that the pharmaceutical industry is in the process of synthesizing and patenting it. So it's bad when people access it on their own, even if it's licensed, but it's good when they can sell it to you.
All right. Let's talk to Paul in Oregon. Quickly, Paul, we're almost out of time.
Thanks for having me. I just wanted to make a couple quick comments. My grandfather just took the swine flu shot. He told me he was forced to take it. He goes to the VA hospital. He's a veteran. He was basically scared into taking it by everyone from the receptionist to the nurse and to the doctor who was seeing him. He had leg tremors for a week and a half afterwards, could not walk, could not get out of bed. He is finally back to normal. He's in his 80s, and I think this is probably going to be the beginning of a very bad last couple of years.
Hey, listen, local talk show host Dale Dudley got paralyzed from a flu shot. I mean, I know people, and thank God it came back. They said it was Guillain-Barré, or Guillain-Barré in English. Do
you understand how dark it is? How far down the line we are? How late it is?